Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I would hope that if you like my content that you will like and subscribe. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for not abandoning me. You know I have my issues and abandonment is a huge one. So thank you, I appreciate that. And just to let you know, if you're new here, I'm having a 50 subscriber giveaway. So if you would like and subscribe to this video, you will be automatically entered to win a beautiful palette plus a few other things. And that would be great if you could help me get to 50. I would so appreciate it. So thank you. I have my eyelids primed already. My camera blanked out at the beginning, so I had started with I'm doing 30 days of palettes. This is day 27, so we have 3 more days of this, and I'm using the Sundown palette. I don't think I've used this one yet, so if I have, I apologize and we will cry because I've done something for the second time and can't remember shit. Otherwise, we will get started. So I'm going to do like an orangey type of look, and what I like to do is I dab in the crease on both sides, and then I will take a little more product and I will go up higher than the crease, you know, because it's a beautiful fall color. And now that we're officially out of summer and in the fall, we need to start doing some fall vibe looks, and that's my favorite time of year, and those are my favorite colors. Like I always will gravitate to the greens, the golds, the oranges, and you know, it's funny because as much fall as that is a perfect summer palette also, because you can do like a sunset effect on your eye, and it just comes out beautiful. This so far is blending out beautifully. It's not patchy. It's by Oklana, I don't know. I was listening to somebody say it. I thought I had it down packed, and I don't. So now I'm going to take a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to go in with a darker orange. Actually, this reddish orange looks pretty, and we're going to put that right in our crease. And this is not smaller. It's a little too big for what I want to do, but hey, I have the brushes. I cleaned all my brushes. Oh my god, I cleaned all my brushes last night and had the biggest sense of satisfaction. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing about myself last night. I'm like, I cleaned my brushes, and there ain't nobody on this planet that can tell me, you know, your brushes are dirty, you didn't do anything, you know, you're just sitting around, blah blah blah. No, bitch, I cleaned my brushes. I cleaned all of them, and it was amazing. And now I have these nice clean brushes that I don't want to get dirty, so I'm just using as few as possible because they look so pretty when they're clean. And I hadn't done it in a while. I used to do it every week, every few days, every week. It depends on how much I was using them, which is a lot. But oh my god, the sense of satisfaction that I got out of that, it was truly, truly life-changing for me, because I have my issues with these things, and that is one of them. I don't like my brushes being dirty. As a matter of fact, I have my bling brushes right here that nobody is allowed to touch, including myself. I bought them. They're beautiful. I do not use them because they're so pretty. I don't want to ruin them, which is the opposite of what you should be doing with your brushes. Okay, so I'm going to go in a little deeper, same brush, to this color right here. Alright, and we're going to go in a corner and just darken that up. Look at that. Look at that pigmentation. I mean, it is pigmented, this palette. You know, I decided at one time I was a makeup snob. Pretty much a makeup snob. And what I decided to do was, just recently, when I started using the Blink Wink box, which if you haven't gotten it, get the Blink Wink box. It is absolutely amazing. But you usually don't get like high name brand products that you'd be used to. Like, you're not going to get the Natasha Denona or anything like that. And I decided one day as long as I like a palette, as long as it performs for me, and I'm happy with it, it doesn't have to be Charlotte Tilbury, Natasha Denona, Tom Ford. I mean, those things, is it nice to have them? Yes. Do they perform probably better than most things? Again, yes. But this one works for me just as well as something higher end. So do I really need to spend $100, $125 on a Pat McGrath palette? Probably not, because I'm not going to. I don't have that kind of money. So with that being said, use what you have, use what you get, even if it's not a popular brand. You know, the Elf, the Wet n Wild, the Profusion, what else, Milani, any drugstore items. There are a lot of drugstore items that work better than, you know, some of the higher end palettes. Like, you can get the airbrush filter one by Charlotte Tilbury, and there's a dupe by Elf for that. You can get the Marc Jacobs bronzer, and there's a dupe by Wet n Wild for that. So because of that, do you really need to spend that kind of money? I mean, yes, it's nice to display and show people and be like, oh look, I got a Marc Jacobs, did I say Marc McGrath? I hope not. Marc Jacobs bronzer. Yeah, but you know, if Wet n Wild is going to work just as well, are you going to use that bronzer? Or is it just me that will let it sit there and display it and, like, not use it? I have a beautiful Natasha Denona highlighter. I've had Jeffree Star palettes. I've had, you know, I used to be a member of BoxyCharm. And you got all these great things in there. And by these amazing artists and stuff like that, and it was terrific. But was it realistic that I could afford it once I realized that I liked something and I wanted to make it a staple? No, not for me. Alright, now I'm going to go into a burnt orange, and it's a shimmer, and I'm using, wow, that's pigmented. I'm going to do that right in here. You know, so don't think that you have to have name brand anything, especially if you're buying it on your own. If you're getting it in a subscription box, definitely, I'm all about that life. You should be able, you know, to get it and use it. But if you really like something, can you afford it afterwards? Probably, in my case, the answer is no. I can't afford to go to Dollar Tree since they raised it to $1.25. And I'm laughing because it's true. You know, so can I afford that? No. So why torture myself? But if you're getting in a beauty subscription box and you're just going to use it for that time period, then that's fine, you know. But don't think you have to run out and get the best of everything immediately. There's this gorgeous yellow in here that's not a shimmer that I'm going to take. I'm going to put right in here. I'm going to go right across the lid. I mean, look at that. That's a really pretty yellow. That's a really pigmented yellow. You know, we're doing a sunset effect again, I guess. You know, I just, you know, and there are palettes by indie brands that are so expensive, but they're indie brands, so that's why they're more expensive, because the cost to make the makeup and send everything out and everything, they're not in a factory like a ColourPop factory or anything like that. It's really pretty. I love the way it's blending into the other shadows. You know, so if you don't have that kind of money and you just have drugstore money, watch different reviews, see what it is that you like, type in the name of a product that you like, and then hit tutorials, and, you know, like say, I don't know, Milani, and you'll say Milani builded something tutorials, and you'll see a list, and then you can see what people thought about it. and then decide, is it worth your hard-earned money or not? We're going to put this down here also. We're just going to smudge it out because it's so pretty. There we go. So far I really like this. Now there are some glitters or more shimmery shades. Actually, we're gonna do the inner corner first with this color. Might be too stark, I don't know. You know, so you get what you can afford. Do not break the bank with subscription boxes, and so that you can't pay your rent just because other people do it. I've asked a few influencers for their advice about, you know, when you were just starting out and didn't have the money for these palettes, for these designers and stuff, what did you do? And believe it or not one of them has answered me. And that is upsetting because we should all be trying to help each other. Oh, that is like something. It didn't look like it in this mirror that it was going to show up like that. We'll talk about a highlighted. That's going to look pretty under the brow. Let's put some under our brow bone, which is not something I normally do. Look at that. That's just stunning. Stunning, stunning. You know, and I was really upset because nobody answered me. Actually, one influencer made a video on it, and her name is Tracy Does Makeup, and she has skills. The girl's got skills. So if you ever want to watch somebody who has major skills and who also talks about how to film a YouTube video, how to film a TikTok and things like that, try and look her up. She is awesome. She now owns her own lash company. I believe it's Sonia Official, and she's just amazing. Her brow tutorials, next level. Okay, so now I want to put, there's a gold shimmer. The shimmer I'm going to put right on top of the yellow by just patting it on. I don't want to take away the yellow. Oops, sorry. I just want to pat it on to give it a little bit more oomph. I'm going to use my finger for that. You can use your finger or wet brush, but for the look that I'm trying to achieve today, I just want to pat it on top. Okay, so I hope you like this look so far. I think it's coming out amazing. And now I'm going to put on mascara, lashes, and my lipstick. Gotta figure out what color I'm gonna do. I'll do obviously a neutral lip, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. The lashes are a very natural lash, which is why they look like that. And the lip product, by the way, is one of my favorites. It's by LA Colors, and it's Nude Glam lipstick, and the shade on this is Bear With Me, and I think it is one of the prettiest brownie nudes there is. They have two others. I think it's 3 lipsticks. One is Barely There, one is another one, but one's a peachy nude, the other one's a pinky nude, and then this one, and they knocked it out of the park with the lipstick. So this is our look for today. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope you enter my giveaway. Also know that I have a referral link for Gwen Stefani's brand Give Cosmetics. You will get 15% off your order, and that would be linked below. And it's amazing. Her products are beautiful and the formulas are great. Also, I have a referral link for Ratuken, and if you are new to Ratuken, then that is, you'll get $30 and I will get $30. It's a referral. That's it. And anytime you go shopping, you hit the button if you add it to your extension on top. If you hit that and most times it pops up on its own, but if you hit that, you will save money anywhere from 1%. I've seen it go as high as 10%, and then you get a big fat check back quarterly, and it'll tell you what your check is and for how much. You just need to make the $30 qualifying purchase in order for you to receive the $30 and in order for me to receive the $30. So never shop without Ratuken. If you don't have it, please by all means use my link, and if you do have it, please make sure you use it when you shop, because I know my mom has it and she never thinks to use it, and she is the ordering queen. So just make sure you use it and that you're saving yourself some money and get some money back, because the next check I believe is in November, and it helps with holiday shopping. So having said that, well, I hope you guys stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed, and most of all, be positively you. Bye guys.